What's good, family? This is your friend in the gospel, Pastor A.T. Robinson, back with another video. And if you would be so kind as go ahead and then hit that like button and also subscribe. And as we go into this, I'm gonna try to make this quick, and I really just want to drop this word, and it hit me so hard today. So just hold tight to the end, and I'm trying to make it worth your while on this revelation, because it involves me telling you about what happened on my day and how crazy it was. But there's a point to all the madness. So let's keep this in mind when we look at our situation on today. It was a rough day for the most part, but we try to keep a positive mindset, and that's what this is about. So this morning I was supposed to go over to my dad's house. I took the day off, and I was supposed to get there at 8. Ended up getting there a little bit late because there's some issues that happened with the family. And so that caused me to be late. So I get there, and then next thing I know, I'm trying to get in. And the issue with Dad's area is that his backyard is very wet. So we have a pastor friend who's our neighbor. And so he gave me permission to kind of drive up there and back the truck in so I can get to this wood. So I was trying to move all this wood, and there was a lot of wood. So Dad was still in the bed, sleep. And so I didn't want to bother him, still kind of early. And so I drive up there, and what ends up happening is I come in one way, and then I realize, okay, I don't want to get stuck, because that's the whole point of us asking this pastor to use his driveways, that we don't want to get stuck. And I don't want Dad to catch me and get stuck, so let me back out. So I began to back out, thinking that I was getting stuck going forward because I couldn't get up on the basketball court, which is made out of concrete. And I'm backing out. I did not come in back out the same way I came in. And so just what I did not want, I got stuck. I got so stuck. The vehicle was churning and stuff like that. And I should have went and grabbed Dad at that point, but I didn't. So I'm sitting there doing what I think I know what to do. And I put the wood in there. And so this is so messed up, man. It's like, man. So my father-in-law is a retired. He's been working for 50 years. He just recently retired. He used to be with the power company. He lives in Phoenix City. Phoenix City, Alabama are close, but they're sister cities. And so Phoenix City, Alabama, Columbus, Georgia, 2 different states, but they're close cities. In any case, he drives, him and my son, they drive from where they are in Phoenix City, and they come and they help get me out. So that's like another hour. In the meantime, I'm shooting the breeze with my dad, and we're talking about some stuff. And for those that don't know, Dad had suffered a stroke back in 2019 or so. And so I've been helping him out with some stuff around the house and building stuff. So that's one reason why I took today off, to kind of help him out. In any case, my father-in-law comes in, he helps out, we move out. And I'm thinking that I'm going to be done. This is traumatic already. This whole day's shot. My whole day was supposed to get in there, do this thing with this wood, and then I was going to go home and enjoy the rest of the off day. I did not expect for the whole off day to be working on the yard and smelling like dirt and trash and wood and things falling to my head. But that's essentially what happened. But in the meantime, when my father-in-law, I didn't say this, when I got stuck next to a bush next to the house. And I had rolled down the window so that the bushes did not break the window. But when my father-in-law pulled me out, I heard something pop. Dad immediately figured out what it was, and he said the mirror had broke. So my right mirror had broke. And so I'm like, man, it's an inconvenience, right? And so I didn't get out of the work. Dad still was like, hey, we still need to move this wood. I backed it up the right way. I loaded the truck, and I headed out, right? So I got stuck, mirror broke, and I'm smelling like dirt and all that kind of stuff. And to make matters even better, Dad puts another task on there. He's like, look, can you give me 50 bags of dirt to go with it? And I'm like, okay. So I take the stuff to the to the dump, the landfill. I move that stuff, and then I go on the Lowe's and I ask for 50 bags. The young man, he helped me out. Well, actually, I helped him out because he's supposed to do it by himself. But we put the 50 on the truck, and we're headed back to Dad. Now, here's the thing. And my daughter said I should have let him do it by himself, because I'm running on fumes and I'm tired and I'm exhausted. and I'm dirty and I got stuff that was in my hair. Even thank God I cut my hair, but I had stuff that was in my hair and all over the place. And then I had wore the wrong shirt, man. I picked even the wrong shirt. It was cold in the morning, so I had a hoodie. And then being there so long, the sun started to come out. And I was like, look, Val, Dad, y'all got an extra shirt I could use. So he grabbed me a shirt. I changed clothes and put a shirt on and stuff like that. So I had made a whole bunch of bad decisions and decisions that didn't quite go in my favor per se. And the point of the story, though, I'm just telling you, this is, and you say, oh man, he had a bad day. He had a rough day. And you may have had a rough day yourself. But this is what my wife said. She said, oh man, so you had a terrible day today. And I said, no, I didn't have a bad day. I didn't have a terrible day. I didn't have a bad day because I don't have bad days. And she's like, what do you call it? I said, I had an interesting day. And so I had to change my mind because I can easily see the things that went around me as being terrible or bad situations in my life. Yes, I got to get the mirror fixed. Yes, it's an inconvenience. But did I complete something? Yes, I removed a project that we had been working on for a while. I moved the dirt from my dad's, the wood from my dad's yard. I bought in 50 bags of dirt for him so he can continue to do his stuff, which helps with his rehabilitation and being a helpful son to my father. I was able to have a good father-in-law and who I call dad as well, and my son who came to my rescue. I look at that as being good things. And ultimately, it was an interesting day. So I got the understanding that as believers, if you work your mind right, there's no such thing as a bad day. There's no such thing as an off day. You have a day that is interesting. You may not have been, according to yourself, your best, but you have a day where, things happen. Things are always going to happen. But how we see it is what really makes the difference. I left that place. I was still dirty, but I wanted to be a blessing to my wife. Got my wife something to eat, got my niece something to eat, and I went ahead and I went home. I took a shower, got myself together, played with my niece, talked to my wife, and then I had my podcast just a few minutes ago or an hour or two ago. So the point is, all in all, it was a good day. And I'm talking to you about it. How you look at your day, it really matters. And what I want you to do today, if we can begin to grow, don't say I had a bad day. Any day that you're breathing is a good day. Any day that you get a chance to experience life, the ups and the downs, the not go so wells, if you would, that is a good thing. Keep that in mind and then have a wonderful day. God bless you and keep you. It's my